Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Nerd Chronicles with your host, the socially awkward nerd Christian Paul speaking. And ladies and gentlemen, I finally came across actually trying to do this video that I've been so yearning to do for weeks, and I finally have the free time to do it. Y'all, it is just some crazy news that some idiot actually to roam the block, literally waste his time trying to harass basically somebody my skin color, a basically youthful, naive black teen walking around the neighborhood shortly after Hurricane Milton came by. And behind the scenes, his house unfortunately lost power, and he was actually walking around the neighborhood trying to look for service on his phone just to check to see if his girlfriend was okay. All of a sudden, you see a bunch of his neighbors, white neighbors, mainly try to follow him, asking him for his ID. Do you live here? Where are you from? All this stuff that you hear from Jim Crow. You know what I'm saying? And they kept stalking him. And mind you, this young teen never approached their properties. He never approached their homes. He let them in be. He literally walked on the public sidewalk up in their private driveway, literally minding their business. You know what I'm saying? And yet they spooked to see actually some black families actually living up in this neighborhood. They never saw the HOA. They never actually met the people literally up in the HOA up in here. But it comes to show you how fragile-minded and how egotistical and how demonic those people could be. I'm not saying all white people are like that. Let me be very clear. But the racist ones, they're just literally just sick and demonic in the head. Hardcore sick and demonic in the head down to the T. They're actually, some of them actually outright. Others are literally very extremely settled down to the T to make it actually hard for you. They literally try to sniff their tracks because they don't know how else to act once that stuff is gone. Because in their mind, if they leave black people alone, it's genetic annihilation for them. If they mingle or actually hook up and procreate with one of our people in their mind, it's genetic annihilation for us. You know what I'm saying? According to the white supremacists. In their rabid mind, in their sick, demonic, tainted mind, crazy mind, insane mind, you got like these demons coming by literally trying to chase this innocent black teen. We don't know if he's able to defend himself or not. We don't know. He's definitely naive. They mainly prey, they cowards, they mainly prey on naive, vulnerable people like this. And they come by literally drooling. You know what I'm saying? Literally acting a fool. And we are going to actually review these short clips that have been provided by Miss Queenie3333 here. And I'm going to actually go look into my phone and actually dig into the further details on how those videos actually mainly came to be. It's some extremely juicy shit, ladies and gentlemen. Juicy! Juicy! So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a young teen, the black teen with the light purple hoodie, that's actually walking down basically the sidewalk up in the public on the private road, the HOA, literally on a public sidewalk there. Basically, this young teen's name, if I'm not mistaken, if I look into it, is Cornell Harris III. Miss Harris, I apologize. Mr. Harris III here. The mom is Whitney Harris. She was the one that actually posted those videos mainly up on YouTube. And those videos, have literally went viral. Okay? All over TikTok, they have went viral. And it has set social media literally up ablaze. Okay? And when I saw this, my blood literally boiled for that teen, even though it's actually, he doesn't really actually know what the heck is actually going on. He's still young and naive. But by the grace of God, he did record himself on the camera, mainly walking while these people actually stalk him, which is great because we live under a surveillance society. And it's very good that he's able to use this camera phone here, right? This phone here, with some great features, by the way, is able to actually record this camera here, actually pose himself up mainly in front of the whole world to see, to actually defend himself, to make sure everything is actually mainly clear, which is great. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed that Whitney was actually trying to post and actually give people definition on color and race, acting like people don't even know what's going on. A lot of them do know. They're actually just plain dumb and they just don't even care. And actually spooked by you actually sticking up to them, because your existence in their mind is a threat to them. Just you existing, just living life, mind your business, threatens them. Which what we will see with this little fuckface here, mainly up in the revolving cab, this little demon right there with the backwards cab just coming out of his car, literally acting the problem, literally acting an ass, just by this young teen minding his business. So let's go and actually dig into the video and actually see what's actually really going on up in these streets. So let's go and actually get this full screen here so that people can actually get rolling, and we'll see what's really going on here.
What's going on, buddy?
And we got this demon up here, and if we're able to actually scroll back here, we got this little other demon that's up riding his bicycle with like the green shirt. Both of them are mainly following him, while this teen is mainly minding his business. But my issue is, who the fuck are they? Are they law enforcement? Are they security guards? You know, they're trying to literally pull a George Zimmerman, okay? Trying to be their little neighborhood watchdogs, acting like they roam the streets. But yet they haven't really checked anybody within their own neighborhoods, their own family, when their own stuff does wrong. They haven't even focused on, you know, one of the females or one of the women that actually walked by the neighborhood, literally minding her alone while she's actually with a kid walking the neighborhood. But yet they didn't bother her. But yet with him, it's a problem. Oh, wait. Wrong color. All right. Let's go back to it. Let's go back.
Nigga done brought a team out here.
Yeah, they cowards. Because they're cowardice, that's why. Okay, it's a private community, but even then it's a private community. They're not even entitled to talk to your ass. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should actually just meet the people that was in your community that live here up in the first place so that all this stuff would be avoided. You know what I'm saying? If that was a real issue on this whole private community situation, why can't all the people have basically like a monthly meetup to see who is there to try and see what's really going on? Because there's going to be people moving in and out of the neighborhood and everything else, which is fine. Have a get together beforehand so that you don't have to handle these conflicts like this. And that's your problem. That is your problem. And even if they're walking around the street, number one, they're not bothering you. Number one, they're not coming by your house. Number one, they're not actually doing any crazy stuff that's coming by. Why should they be entitled to actually come by and show your license, show your ID? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? God forbid somebody else actually sees what's going on in their license and they be coming by their house doing God knows what to their house. Of course he would be allowed to actually show you his ID because he don't know who the fuck you are. Let's go. And a third one. Again.
Hold on, Steve. You've been past my house 4 times. I don't know you. I've never seen you here before, and you're walking past my.
Okay, he passed your house 4 times. He passed by your house on a public sidewalk, but has he approached your house? How's he wearing your lawn? That's the difference. You got people literally passing by homes all the time. What's the issue? What is your problem? No. The issue is their problem is they saw actually a black teen or somebody black walking their neighborhood and they mainly spooked. That's the problem. But they're not going to admit that.
House over and over again. So if you live here or you have a friend you're visiting here, that's fine.
I'm not in front of your house.
You're actually
Yeah, that's the issue. You got all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 literally following this man. Just for walking on the street, and mind you, his electricity is down in the house and he has no internet. And he was trying to find service on his phone. And yet they follow him? Man.
We just asked me a question. You live out here?
I'm
smart. Ignore him and walk. That's the smartest thing that he could have done. Is to just mind his business, leave everybody else alone, and walk away. That's the best reaction for actually handle something like that. And he's not even causing a problem with the neighbors, which is very important. Walk away. That's the best way to handle it.
You're part of the neighborhood. Does that mean you live here?
Good.
It's simple.
Say nothing.
Like, bro, what?
Smart.
You went up to my wife.
Whoa. Talking about you went up to your wife. Who the fuck? And talking about you went up to your wife, like you give him like some big ass accusations because you daring actually get at this guy. Like, who are you? You making this false accusation towards a teen that mind your business. And what's your wife's name? Who are you making that accusation? What is the name of your wife? Okay? Who are you? The nerve. Making a crazy allegation like that while they walking away. He's walking away minding his business.
Go up to your wife, bro. I don't know who you talking about. For real. And I think I can walk around my neighborhood.
If you live here, yeah. So you live here.
Right?
Yeah, he does. And he's not entitled to give you his ID either, because that's his right. Whether he lives here or not is not your problem. He's not causing you no harm. He's not terrorizing anybody up in the streets. He's not literally trying to come by and do an indecent exposure. So why are you following him for?
You live here.
You gonna keep asking me the same question over and over and over.
And mind you, he said that he lived here multiple times, but they continued to ignore him because they didn't want to hear his answer.
Over and over. This man following me. This is harassment,
Sickos.
I haven't answered yet.
That's
There he
harassment,
is.
right? That's harassment, right?
But again, this is and I'm gonna tell you this because I have family that actually live up in Florida, all over Florida, Miami, Orlando, Jacksonville, and Tampa. And Florida, much of Florida, you got some very sick people like this. Now, around downtown Miami, some parts like within Broward, West Palm Beach, they're okay. But like in downtown Orlando, yes. Some parts of Jacksonville, yes. Orange Park, okay. Downtown Tampa, yes. But when you come to the outside counties, oh, it's a crazy problem because you got a lot of sickos like this roaming around the streets. You got a lot of George Zimmermans literally looking around waiting to do something. You know what I'm saying? A lot of hardcore racists, white Hispanics, a lot of hardcore racists, other groups literally out there, literally up in Florida, being blatant towards black people.
I think what you did to my wife, yes.
Look.
Oh,
You read it up.
man. Stop with these freaking allegations, man. Let's go to the next clip that they got. Let's go to clip number 2 on what really went down in these streets. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have part 2 of this demonic stalking. So let's get right into this clip here. Let's go do full screen on this little clip and let's see what we got in part 2. Actually, while this goes on, I want to try and actually go over something as well. I believe it's at this moment they said I must be at the end. I want to say my son, the man was there to hold back the other thug member. And I agree, the one that's sweating his butt off all day, he is a thug. Remember that. And they followed him for over 10 minutes. Let's go watch the video here.
The fuck is y'all following? Why, bro? You don't tell me what the fuck I should not and should be.
Amen.
You better watch yourself.
Amen. Miserable people. Very, very, very miserable people.
The fuck? I don't even want to I can't even be comfortable because look at this shit.
I feel
And
you.
y'all covering up the block way for people. They trying to walk.
And that little green demon riding his bike, accusing homeboy of him actually like coming at his wife and all that stuff. I don't understand what type of intelligence you got behind your home that you need to worry about. Rather actually just following some dude that's actually minding his business. Go back to your wife, okay? She needs you. Why you gotta be coming bothering him for it? Okay? And they could be coming at you for your job too. Depending on the way you acting. Sickos.
They kids. These people out here following me and shit. This ain't weird. Look at the neighborhood.
It is weird. And mind you, we have, this young lady here that's walking in the neighborhood too. With a child, but yet they're not following her. Even if they were, I don't know if they were at the meetings or not. They're saying that they were, but you come by and asking for license plates? Are you serious?
The neighborhood creepers.
Yeah, they're sickos.
Damn. What the fuck? Your buddy, look at
Here we go.
buddy.
Here you go.
Still creeping.
Here he come. He look like he got the blammer. Uh-oh. He going berserk. Uh-oh. He mad because he mind his business and he losing his mind. It looked like he literally trying to get some weapon. I don't know what he getting. But now they're going to try and chase him out the neighborhood because he walking and he has his camera. Woo! Now imagine if this dude didn't leave his bike and didn't restrain him. And he had everything recorded. All hell really would have broken loose at that point, and there literally would have been an uprising guaranteed, depending on what type of stuff he may be pulling out. We don't know if it's going to be a weapon. We're not sure. Right? But what if he didn't record this interaction? More than likely, it would have been another similar Trayvon Martin situation that we would have had back in 2011. And it would have been literal hell. 2011, 2012, and it would have been literal hell, and it would have been deja vu all over again. Now, you don't see... We know something's hidden behind, based on that vehicle, but we don't know if they have an actual gun or not, or is this a gun? Wait. Nah, that's a hinge, yeah. That right there is a hinge. It's not a gun. That's not an actual weapon, but it is a hinge for sure. But we don't know for sure. He got some that he got on behind him. You know, this little demon, this other demon that left his bike to literally restrain him. Okay? We don't know what type of stuff he's like either loose. We don't know.
What the fuck?
Woo! I think he may have had something. Woo! Oh my goodness. Let's zoom in. Let me see if I can find a way to actually zoom in here. Let me find a way. If I can zoom in, if I possibly can. It has to be properties where you're able to do this. They have the speed, but they don't have zoom to fill. They have zoom to fill. Let's see here. I think he may have had something. He might. But it's actually very interesting to say the least. But we are not sure what's going on. Let's go. Come back to the original size. This motherfucker is literally crazy. Actually, these two motherfuckers and him actually alongside, none of them were saying, both of these two saying, hey, just leave this man alone. You know what I'm saying? All non-black, mind you. You know what I mean? They came and actually check. Ain't these two people just to leave this guy alone and hasn't been bothering nobody? Y'all complicit too. Y'all complicit.
What the fuck?
Y'all demonic.
Hey, that's some weird shit,
man.
my boy.
Yeah, that's some demonic shit.
Damn.
Woo! What a demon.
Yeah, they ran this bitch out to create problems and shit.
Yeah, there we go. Because they're cowards.
This shit wild as fuck.
They're cowards.
They better
Alright. Let's go dig into part 3 of this video right here. Alright, now ladies and gentlemen, we've got the third and final clip of this sick encounter. And I thank God that this scene is okay. Let's go right into this video. Let's go and full screen this guy. And then let's get to work.
minutes later, they still following me.
Oh my God! Still missable.
Nah, they just creeping. They just creeping.
Yeah, thank God he's calm. He should stay calm. He said it none, but he did a great job to hang himself in there. He is a hero, a true hero.
Hey, they ain't never seen a black nigga stay in the hood. I mean, stay in the
Yeah, we know what you mean. They never get to see a young black teen and a black family member actually be successful living in a neighborhood like this. They ain't never seen it. They're actually spooked because they never thought it would ever happen up in their lives because they never want to see you successful at all. And then they mad that you are successful. and they are spooked. You know what I'm saying? They are really, really, really spooked that you own a piece of property up in their neighborhood. And it's a wonderful feeling. Juicy!
Black folks, they ain't never seen a nigga stay in the black folks.
Right.
They ain't never seen a real nigga stay in these folks' hoods. Huh?
You know exactly what it is, man. You know it.
What the fuck do I know exactly what it is?
You're trying to reach baby. Yeah, I know you are.
I don't want to.
Code word. We see you. We see these demons acting an ass because they got exposed by the racism that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? These demons hate, and I repeat, hate being exposed. Whenever they got caught on camera, actually trying to expose their nature, because if they did not record this, they would have made sure that he becomes strange fruit somewhere and had him hung from a tree. That's what they would have done. In past history, they would have had, some of these folks, they literally be like stringing black people up on trees. They have special events where they have picnics, or they would have actually basically like in times of worship, they actually literally see a public hanging. Shortly after like Sunday worship of white Jesus, they show a lynching of a black man, woman, or child, basically for the whole world, for the white folks to see. Within the mid-1900s, just to see him lynched and his body being lifeless, for the whole world to see, just so they could have that lynched person's body parts. Strange Fruit has limbs chopped off, have his phallus chopped off, the nuts chopped off, everything, any little piece that they can have, so they can use it as a souvenir. That's just fucking sick and demonic. But these are going to be the same people that actually fear genetic annihilation from them. But yet you hate people like us and me, but yet you still obsess over us? Y'all demonic.
Bro, I had no issue with no color.
Attack his wife? That's fucked up.
Woo! They projecting. Like these demons are mainly projecting onto him. Because they know what they're doing is wrong, but they don't care. Because they don't know how else to act.
Who the fuck? Who wife I try to attack? Do I look like I attack somebody's wife?
Liars.
Do I look like I do that? Come on now.
Don't explain yourself to these motherfuckers at all, man. These folks literally trying to start something just to get you up out of here. These people are sick. They're their mind. They can't even actually handle the stuff they have in house, but worry about a black person literally just walking around their own driveway, minding his business.
You can't even answer the question. You just tried to say it.
Yeah, it might be mute, right? You can't even answer your own question, actually being opening up to him while you demand to actually see his ID. Y'all are sick. The hypocrisy.
Wow, that shit crazy.
You need something?
Give us a rats.
What you need?
Yeah, he needs you to leave him alone. That's what he needs you to do. Leave his ass alone.
Let me get 500.
Woo!
Get 500.
Get them racks, baby.
What's that?
Dollars.
Amen. You're stalking them.
Cash out.
Woo!
Back, past all the cattle. You walk back here for what? You want to go through a gated community? What you want?
You think I would do all that to hang out with you? You think I'd do all that to hang out with you?
Yo, this dude's a lame.
Come
Straight
on,
up lame.
man. Y'all got my face right though. Say what's up.
Hello.
Your wife probably want to talk now, because you done did too much. I don't know what's up with you.
Demons.
You more interested in me than your wife. You been crossing the line like you gonna hit me. I want you to do it.
Amen.
We all know that. We know that. You're a fucking loser. Look at you. We know what you want, buddy.
Yes, you don't want because they're cowards.
I'm a loser and you getting out your car to follow me.
Yeah.
Come on, nah, like make it make sense. Nah, like just make it make sense.
It's nonsensical, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's nonsensical. Because it's never about making sense with them. It's about dominance by any means. It's actually trying to hold dominance by any way that they can over this team. Because again, they're cowards. They're straight up cowards. They love and enjoy cowardice. They enjoy seeing you squeal. They enjoy seeing you in misery because they too are miserable themselves and they are deeply insecure within themselves. Because again, your existence reflects genetic annihilation upon themselves. You look at it, you see all these disparities that you see basically in every single aspect of society all over the globe. On like how people like them and a lot of these demons, how they mainly run. You know what I'm saying? Why are you seeing all these disparities that you see here? Based on that common denominator of insecurity, deviltry, and anti-black racist culture. They don't know how else to act. They really don't. They really, really don't, because they're miserable in themselves. They're not secure within themselves because they actually are truly secure in themselves. They would not be worrying too much about what other people are doing. You feel me? And I know this because I went to a special education school, and I've known like I've been like a lot of white people with learning disabilities as well. And basically one of my friends' grandparents basically told me that the people that have the real disabilities are the ones that are deeply insecure in themselves, are the ones that are extremely cowardice, and are the ones that are extremely hateful.
For real. Shit, man, y'all got me getting wet and shit, dog. Damn, stepping in water puddles, just walking around my neighborhood and shit.
But at least you're getting exercise, though.
You know, casual shit.
Yep. You know.
With my white friends.
Quote.
Out the way.
Yeah, they not his true friends at all. They really not. They weren't actually trying to put something on him.
Out the way motion. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. They don't like to see when the young dog got that motion though. They don't like that.
Amen.
They don't like
Amen.
That. Especially him right here talking about I'm doing something to him and shit.
Yeah, demons.
Like, this type of stuff creepy.
It really is. I agree.
They creepers.
Totally
they
agree.
Following me. They creepers. Jeepers creepers.
Yep.
How about that cat? It was nice to meet you. We fled the scene like we some creatures. Like where you was? Oh yeah. How about them bushes? Run you out your sneakers.
And now the police actually came by. There's actually roaming around the neighborhood too. But thank God that he's actually one of the chill ones. You know, it's not causing no problems. Thank God for that.
This is harassment, right?
100%.
Hell no. They're mad because I'm in this neighborhood like this. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Exactly.
I promise you.
I know you saw me. I saw you earlier.
Okay then. Exactly.
What? And even the police officer saw him earlier. Man. Hey man, you see all that stuff mainly gonna lead to, and I'm gonna tell y'all where that's gonna lead to. You know what I'm saying? One of the dudes, you know, like that little gentleman with the backwards cap and like that heavy sweaty shirt. You know, let's see where his future gonna be. All right, we have this article coming from the Atlanta Black Star, basically showing some titles saying that you need to leave, right? White Florida man, the demonic fuckface Stephen Correga has been terminated from a British firm, London Stock Exchange Group, that's giving him like big payday. That stuff is gone now. Goodbye. Just like that. Gone. The racial profiling that he done did, now he lost his job. For what? Because you can't leave this guy alone? You're not committing no crimes. You can't even contact authorities on what's going on so they'll be able to have a conversation? You out here trying to play hero? Fuck out of here. Now we see through this stuff that's here. Basically they're looking. I'm just going through all this whole stuff. You know that the demon is gone from his job. He's definitely jobless, and basically Sarasota County Sheriff's Office is still investigating. You see all these demons, and basically just actually stalking this little innocent brother right here. So they having all this stuff, and good thing the company did act swiftly in this. in regards to that, and this is a wonderful thing. This is a blessing. So this is the Sky Ranch neighborhood that actually took place. So if we're able to look into the Sky Ranch neighborhood, where was we able to Sky Ranch, Sarasota, the Sky, I believe it's the Sky Ranch in Sarasota. Basically, this is the Sky Ranch community that is basically here. It's a wonderful neighborhood. They got townhomes, the Sky Ranch. They got Sky Ranch community. And basically, from what we are looking at, if we're able to go a little bit further here, and let me try to make sure I get this. I'm actually going to put this in a different window so that people can see. Just bear with me here as I actually get this scrolled out. Right there. There we go. That's what we're talking about. And give me one moment. Let me try to see, because I'm trying to make sure I get the layers out. So you're seeing all this stuff here. One moment. Street view images. You get to click on those. And from what I'm looking, I want you guys to see where I'm going with this here. So y'all bear with me. I'm actually going to scroll this a little downward here. So at least you know everything is fully there and see what's really going on in Woods Hood. So we go scroll here. This is the little community. If we're able to go through Street View, you look into this area, you're seeing basically developments basically taking place. Sky Ranch coming down. You come up here, normally they would have a gate, but if we see through up here, they have a bunch of sections within each part that's coming through in Sarasota. And this is not a gated community, actually. Yes, this is a private area for sure, and a private neighborhood. However, this is not a gated community. Otherwise, you will see folks with actual licenses and who's a guest, who's not. Normally, if it was fully gated, people actually be aware. They would actually check them for IDs and everything else. That would have been done. But if we're able to look into 3D view, and you're seeing everything there, and you're seeing all these brand new homes that are in development, and mind you, there's no gated community up in these areas, none at all. And if we're able to switch back to the layers, we're talking about a good, if we're able to actually deal with all this stuff, we are literally around 10 minutes, about like a good, probably definitely part of the Tampa, St. Petersburg area, which is where they mainly are. So if we're able to look into how far it is, so let's say we go pick a location and we go to Tampa, Florida, we are talking about a good hours or so from Tampa. St. Petersburg, if we do St. Petersburg, Florida, we are talking a good 50 minutes. So it's like basically going from Rockland County to, let's say, Queens is without traffic. I'm talking about 50 minutes is depending on where you go in Queens, or even where you go in the Bronx with traffic, depending on where you go. Basically, it's very like a good 49, 50-ish miles out from Sarasota, where the Sky Ranch is. Right? We scroll up here, a bunch of people from LinkedIn actually condemned Correga's behavior, rightfully so. And the group of men pepper young man with all these crazy questions. This is some sicko stuff that mainly came about. It is just sick. And the real losers are literally those three people who actually stalked that black teen. That's for sure. You know what I mean? And the reason why homeboy won't be answer questions is because he's not entitled to. He don't know who the fuck you are. Okay? But I'm going through all this stuff to make sure everything is definitely clear. And all these crazy lies and everything else. And the block is literally getting hot right about now. So the moral of the story is this. Leave black people alone if they're not bothering you. Okay? But even though y'all have seen clips of people getting fired due to racist antics and Jim Crow antics, yet y'all still continue to do it. But hey, y'all can't help yourself. And I'm gonna enjoy every single bit of exposing. Whenever you get exposed or your ass gets caught and your karma actually hits you right up in the ass, I'm gonna be literally laughing right up in your face. And to the family of Mr. Conrad Milton, Mrs. Whitney Milton, I would advise you to please file a civil lawsuit against that neighborhood, against that community, against the people that actually harass this little poor young boy, and get your money from him. You know what I'm saying? That would be the best way to handle it. Literally up in Sarasota court, so that you'd be able to literally make bank out of these sweeps. And I'm going to leave it at that, ladies and gentlemen. Juicy! Juicy!